Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today we have another easy answer video for the 100 civics questions.
We're going to go a little bit faster though. So let's just get started with
Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. In what month do we vote for president? November. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? To provide schooling and education. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What are the two major political parties in the United States? The two major political parties are Democratic and Republican. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? That is the United States, or the flag. Name two national U.S. holidays. Okay, there's a whole list to choose from. You could name two, any two you want. I chose New Year's Day and President's Day. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the governor of your state now? Of course, here again, answers will vary depending in which state you live. Who was president during World War I? The president during World War I was Woodrow Wilson. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? The name of the Speaker of the House is Mike Johnson. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When was the Constitution written? The Constitution was written in 1787. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Okay, there are over 500 American Indian tribes in the United States. Just need to remember one tribe name. I chose here the Crow. What does the judicial branch do? The judicial branch reviews laws. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the capital of the United States? The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. What is the capital of your state? Again, answers will vary depending on which state you live in. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? Eisenhower was in World War II. When must all men register for the selective service? At age 18. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? That was July 4th, 1776. What is an amendment? An amendment is a change to the Constitution. Who vetoes bills? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435 voting members. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Okay, just either one of these, the Missouri River or the Mississippi River. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? That was Franklin Roosevelt. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? The main concern during the Cold War was communism. What did the Declaration of Independence do? It said that the United States is free from Great Britain. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Susan B. Anthony. She fought for civil rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? The Senator represents all people of the state. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? to obey the laws of the United States. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. So Canada to our north, one state. We have many. I chose New York. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? The Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves. What is the name of the President of the United States now? That is Donald Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? That is J.D. Vance. Name one state that borders Mexico. Okay, there are 4 to choose from. I chose California. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. In the 1900s, World War II. What is the rule of law? The rule of law means everyone must follow the law. What is one reason colonists came to America? For freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? The Chief Justice is John Roberts. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To vote in a federal election. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The 1800s, I chose the Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Next to the east coast, we have the Atlantic Ocean. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. Name one U.S. territory. We have 5 to choose from. I chose Puerto Rico. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. Okay, you can choose any 3 here. I did all the news. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? The flag has 13 stripes because there were 13 original colonies. What does the Constitution do? It sets up the government. When do we celebrate Independence Day? On July 4th. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense and Secretary of Education. What does the President's Cabinet do? It advises the President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The west coast is the Pacific Ocean. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? 2 ways you can participate. You can vote. You can join a political party. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Of course, answers here will vary. You'll need to go to senate.gov and click on your state to find your senators, or ask us below. Who was the first president? First president was George Washington. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. Who is the father of our country? That is George Washington. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? At the Constitutional Convention, the Constitution was written. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Benjamin Franklin was a U.S. diplomat. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the economic system in the United States? It's a capitalist economy. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The 2 parts are the Senate and the House. Who did the United States fight in World War II? In World War II, the United States fought Japan, Germany, and Italy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? 2 rights of everyone: freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The commander-in-chief is the president. Where is the Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty is in New York. Name your U.S. representative. Of course, answers here will vary. You'll need to go to house.gov and type in your zip code. Let's start with that zip code to find your specific U.S. representative. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Here we have a few to choose from. I chose John Jay. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. And there you have it, all 100 civics questions. Please remember that the civics test is only one part of the naturalization interview. It is also very important to review your N400 application and organize all your documents. Please leave questions and comments below, and we will do what we can to help you find the answers you need. Thank you for joining me today. Much appreciation. And if you like this video, please thumbs up, please subscribe. We appreciate your support. Thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful day.